Studio, that's the name you need. Premium quality, content, everything you feed. Colors popping out the screen, vision crystal clear. Step into my world, let me engineer your fear. Don't sleep on the product, this is what you want. High definition, living, yeah, I'm being blunt. Every frame I'm cracking, hits you like a drug. Buy my stuff right now, get my vision over. Private vision taking over, can't you see? Buy my stuff, invest in quality. Studios pumping out that fire every day. Stop scrolling, start clicking, don't delay. Money back, no regrets, satisfaction guaranteed. Private vision is the only thing you need. Competition looking, dusty looking, we can know. Buy my stuff before the stock is sold. Private vision studios, stand on everything. Premium content flowing, hear the cash registering. Don't be on the sidelines watching others win. Buy my stuff right now, let the journey begin.
Promoting Perfect Vision Studios with aggressive marketing energy. Yeah. Then Mark Vesey planning freedom in the Charleston night. Organized, thousand ready for the fight. But betrayal came before the day could arrive. 35 executed, crushed the hope to thrive. Gabriel Prosser had a plan in Virginia too. 1,000 slaves ready to break through. Thunderstorm delayed it, then the snitch exposed the plot. 26 were hanged, that's the justice that they got. We reached our breaking point, no longer disappointed. Rise up, fight back, we won't be exploited. Revolution in our veins, through our he aims, yeah. Nat Turner heard the voice of God inside his head. Led a rebellion with 55 whites in the dead. 2 days of freedom, terror spreading through the South. Masters fear retribution from the slave's mouth. Response was brutal, 200 black people killed. Most weren't even part of Turner's will. New laws passed to restrict what slaves could do. Proving that resistance scared them through and through. We reached our breaking point, no longer disappointed. Rise up, fight back, we won't be exploited. Revolution in our veins, through our he aims, yeah. Stone on rebellion, 20 whites dead in the road. Marching toward Florida where Spanish freedom flowed. Jimmy led the people with a cry for liberty. But militia crushed them down brutally. Every small resistance, every act of sabotage. Burning down the bonds, working at a slower gauge. Poisoning the masses, running to escape. Each one was a breaking point, they couldn't reshape. We reached our breaking point, no longer disappointed. Rise up, fight back, we won't be exploited. Revolution in our veins, through our VEAs, yeah. Margaret Garner killed her daughter, wouldn't let her be enslaved. Said she'd rather her child be in a grave than suffer through the horror she had witnessed every day. That's a mother's love displayed in a tragic way. Breaking point means different things to different souls. Some fall back with violence, some had other goals. But everyone who resisted showed the world their strength. Freedom was worth fighting for, no matter what the lane. Pushed too far, every scar. Led the moments where they showed who they are. Breaking points throughout the history of pain. Showed the system it could never fully tame. Fully fucking tame. Fully fucking tame.
Into the world where the colors come alive. Pages full of magic, watch your creativity thrive. Graphic novels waiting with stories yet untold. Vibrant Vision Studios where dreams are bought and sold. Pick up your pencils, let your imagination soar. Every single page leaves you wanting something more. From the first stroke to the last, you'll be amazed. Lost inside these worlds, forever in a daze. Quality and passion in everything we make. This is not a gamble, this is not a mistake. Content that inspires, stories that ignite. Join the Vibrant Vision family, step into the light.
Vibrant Vision Studios, where the art comes to life. Cut through the ordinary like a sharpened knife. Coloring books and novels, content you can trust. This is more than product, this is art, it's a must.
Yeah. Scrolling through the content, you can feel the energy. Every frame's a masterpiece, it's visual synergy. Characters that speak to you, worlds you want to explore. Once you start engaging, you'll keep coming back for more. This ain't just a purchase, it's investment in your mind. Quality like this is getting harder now to find. From the coloring books that calm you when you're stressed, the graphic novels proving we're simply the best. Watch our videos, see the process, see the grind. Vibrant Vision Studios, one of a kind. Support independent art, support the craft we bring. This is the real deal, this is the genuine thing.
Vibrant Vision Studios, where the art comes to life. Cut through the ordinary like a sharpened knife. Coloring books and novels, content you can trust. This is more than product, this is art, it's a must.
So click that link, make a choice today.
Vibrant Vision Studios leading the way.
From the pages to the screen, we're the brand to know. Support the vision, watch your empire grow. So click that link, make your choice today.
Vibrant Vision Studios leading the way.
From the pages to the screen, we're the brand to know. Support the vision, watch the empire grow. This track is designed for a 4/4 beat with a hard-hitting hip-hop or trap-style production. The rhyme scheme maintains consistency throughout with every last line rhyming as requested. Feel free to adjust the flow to match your preferred tempo.
cruelty break. Down below the deck, water's cold as death. Every single breath, might be our last breath. Whoa. 2 months on the ocean, waves of agony. Sharks following the vessels through the open sea. Bodies thrown overboard, no burial, no grave. Just food for the predator, swimming in the wave. Some chose to resist by refusing all their food. Rather die with honor than endure the servitude. Captains broke their teeth to force them to eat, turning human beings into commodity meat. Down below the deck, water's cold as death. Every single breath, might be our last breath. Whoa. Smallpox, dysentery, fevers running high. 15-20% would never survive. The ones who made it carry trauma in their soul. Memories of that journey took a heavy toll. Women violated, men beaten till they bled. Watching fellow captives dying, stacking up the dead. The transatlantic horror, history's darkest crime. His million lives lost during that time. Down below the deck, water's cold as death. Every single breath, might be our last breath. Whoa. Armageddon's on, ships of misery. Captains throwing people overboard to claim insurance fee. Rebellions in the darkness, fighting for their life. Sinking when his warriors, rising up to fight. But Moses had to suffer through the endless days, dreaming of their homeland in the watery haze. The Middle Passage stands as testament to pain. Oceans hold the memories of every soul in chains. Atlantic waters deep, where ancestors sleep. They sleep, their spirits we keep. In memories we weep. Never forgotten, 12 million strong. Your sacrifice lives on in every freedom song. Yeah. Standing on the platform, stripped of all their pride, holding pride inspected from every side. Teeth examined like their horses up for sale. Family standing together knowing they will fail. Buyers making bids like this is just a game, reducing human beings to profit and a shame. Children clutching mothers, fathers standing tall, knowing any moment they could lose them all. On the ocean block, watch the hammer drop. Sold away from family, the pain will never stop. This is where the cruelty hits its peak. Strong book and breeder, written on the sign. Humanizing language, crossing every line. Prices based on age and strength and skin tone too. Lighter skin and slaves, so for more it's true. Domestic servant separated from the field. Another way the system made them kneel, dividing up the people so they couldn't unite, keeping them from organizing the fight. Ocean block, watch the hammer drop. Sold away from family, the pain will never stop. This is where the cruelty hits its peak. Baby ripped from mom, screaming for a mother's touch. The pain of separation was way too much. Husbands watching wives sold to a different place. Tears streaming down their devastated face. Brothers, sisters scattered to plantations far and wide. No way to keep in contact, nowhere to hide. Sold down river was the threat they'd always fear. Deep South meant you never see your loved ones near. Ocean block, watch the hammer drop. Sold away from family, the pain will never stop. This is where the cruelty hits its peak. Charleston, New Orleans, Richmond and Savannah.
Markets where they trading humans like it's nothing out of newspapers advertising slaves like cattle landing sea. Normalize the horror, normalize the greed. Some auctions held in fancy hotels, others on the street. Either way the cruelty was equally complete. The auction block remains a symbol of the pain, where dignity was stolen and replaced with chains. Sold away, darkest day. Families torn apart, there were no words to say. Standing on that platform stripped of every right, but the spirit wasn't broken, still prepared to fight.
Steel beams rising through the smoke and haze. Said he never sleeps, grinding through the days. Concrete under boots, every step I take. Breaking through the noise, got my soul at stake. Neon signs flicker while the shadows grow. Hustle in my veins, got the fire flow. Sirens in the distance echo through the night. Standing on the edge, ready for the fight. We're unbreakable, can't be tamed. Running through the fire, never feel the pain. Hearts of iron beating in our chest. Rising from the bottom, we won't rest. Thunder in the sky, lightning in our eyes. Breaking every chain, cutting through the lies. Storm is coming closer, feel it in the air. Nothing's gonna stop us, we don't care. When the dust settles and the smoke clears, we'll be standing tall through all the years. Built from the struggle, forged in the flame. Remember our story, remember our name. This is written in 4/4 time with a hard-hitting rhythm. Each section ends with rhyming lines as requested. Yeah, it started struggling by your forest, no more gauges. If I ain't nothing, my message ain't I'm on myself, the messy, but they came at dawn with chains and fire. Tore my world apart, ripped my babies from my arms. Left scars upon my heart. My husband fought with all his might but couldn't break us free. Now I'm walking through this darkness where the cypress trees can't see. Every step I take is heavy, weighted down with pain. Mud is pulling at my ankles like the shackles and the chains. Spanish moss is hanging low like tears that never dry. And the water's rising slowly while I'm asking heaven why my children's like the echo somewhere distant in my mind. But when I reach out for the memory, there's nothing I can find. The marsh is thick and endless, swallowing the light. And I've been running from the horror every single night. Down in the swamp where the water runs deep, where the willows are crying and the shadows don't sleep. I gave all I had, but they took everything. Now the marsh is my grave and the bullfrogs they sing. These waters will hold me, pull me down below, where the pain can't reach me and the tears won't flow. I can still smell the smoke from my cabin burning down. Hear my daughter screaming mama as they drag her through the town. My son was only 7, had his daddy's gentle eyes. Now he's working fields somewhere beneath those burning skies. They said we weren't even human, just some property to sell. Split our family into pieces, turned our lives into a hell. My husband's blood still stains the ground where he made his final stand. And I'm sinking in this water with his ring upon my hand. The auction blocked the whip and post the masters in their greed. Took every single thing I love to satisfy their need. Now quicksand's got me thinking this might be my only rest. The swamp can have my broken body, paint carved in my chest. Down in the swamp where the water runs deep, where the willows are crying and the shadows don't sleep. I gave all I had, but they took everything. Now the marsh is my grave and the bullfrogs they sing. These waters will hold me,